Hi, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Kyle and
April. Yeah, here we are for a live edition of Coffee Talk. You may hear some extra noise. You may see some people in the background. We are actually live on the floor for real. And we also are going to have our walkie-talkie open wide so you guys can kind of hear some of the stuff that goes on a daily
Behind the
basis
scenes.
at One Bid. Yeah. Our frequently asked question comes from Carol from California, and she asks, what is One Bid? So I'm guessing
Great question.
She came across the website, or she might have came across the Coffee Talk or some of our other advertising.
A lot of people drive by and they just see all the action at our building.
That's
they
true.
stop in and say, what is going on
Yeah.
here?
We have a lot of things that happen here at One Bid. For one, we're an online auction company. It's a very simple website, OneBid, the number one, BID.US. That'll take you to our website where you're able to view the items that are up each week. So we sell anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 items every week.
And we bring in 4,000 to 5,000 items for the next week.
Yep. So there's always something happening. We have 3 different zones that we work through. This one that we're in right now is the pink auction.
You can tell by the polls.
Yep. The auction that just ended. And next week, the auction that we're setting up right now that'll go live either Thursday night or Friday, that is our white auction. Mm-hmm. So we have these designated areas that are happening right now. All this week, we will be having the blue auction fill up with consigners bringing in items for sale.
Michelle, you said 21.
It's almost as though it's a 3-ring circus.
Yeah.
There's items coming in, items going out, items being prepared.
Yep. Items up for bid.
Right.
The cool thing is we have people bidding from all over the country, and we actually have a lot of people that bid locally,
Right.
and enjoy the whole process of finding
Yeah,
treasures.
people can come in and preview the items starting on Friday when the auction goes live until 6 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Then again on Saturday from 9 to 2. And then Tuesday when the auction is closing up until 6 o'clock. But we have staff here able to answer any of your questions the night of auction close by email or phone. If you do have, a question about a measurement or weight of an item.
Yep.
We do offer curbside pickup, and you could either physically come into the building and check out right at our front counter, and then exit the building to your vehicle, and one of our friendly staff members will take your items out to your vehicle for you, or just sit in the car and make a call. Hey, I'm in this spot. They're marked, or give a description of the vehicle if you are on the road. They'll be happy to deliver it right to
Yeah.
your vehicle. So
it's really
5 people waiting.
it's really neat to see the new bidders and their excitement every week, because we have people signing up, people finding out about us all the time.
right.
And I've just hearing some of the stories of people. They're like, hey, I just discovered you, and now
have one of one
Word of
for
mouth,
blue
or
Ford truck.
like we said, they drive by, or maybe they came across an episode of Coffee Talking. What are those two guys doing? Well, this is what we're doing.
yeah, it's really neat too to like hear some of the stories about what they are doing, like when somebody is redoing their cabin.
It was
Hey,
order.
that brings us to an item that I wanted to highlight this week.
Okay, so in our most recent auction, we had some items that
Hey,
we
officer, are
wanted
you available?
to highlight.
Yeah, we sold a vanity.
Yeah.
And I know right now, as people are renovating homes or updating, the prices
somebody
are
reprint the
skyrocketing
those orders
at your
immediately.
stores such as Menards or Home Depot, any of the outlets like that.
Yeah.
Well, someone found a really good deal last auction. It was a vanity number 107. It sold for $305.
Yeah.
Beautiful for your bathroom remodel.
Yeah,
in the stores.
They just are not able to keep some stuff in stock right now. So you might have to order something and then wait
True.
for it. This item, somebody was able to come, preview it, and come and pick up their item and be excited about their
Right.
new addition to their bathroom. Mm-hmm. Another item that we had sell that I thought was kind of interesting was item 2135. It's this huge antique printing press. This ended up selling for $133, but we have so many items that come through the auction where, and I was just talking to a customer about this today, if that item could talk and tell you its history,
Oh, yeah.
it would be so neat to go back in time
Right.
from the era that was used and that was made.
That's what makes it so fun for people to come in and preview and look around, because it's like current items to a step back in time.
Yeah.
You know, and some people want to share a story or say, hey, I had that rinky-dink skateboard.
Yeah.
Which leads us to item 4134. That sold for $52.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
An old wood skateboard.
Very cool. This had a lot of eyes on it and collectors, I'm imagining. It's fun to go to continue to talk about some of the stories that people have. One that I recall is somebody had a devastating house fire,
Oh, yes.
and nobody wants to go through that.
No.
And to just have that happen is already a traumatic thing. But then to go and say, man, I lost everything.
Everything.
I got to replace everything that had sentimental value, which a lot of times you can't do. But we actually had a customer who had that happen to her, and she was able to go and find these antiques, these cookie jars that matched exactly what...
The memories she lost, she refound them here,
Yeah.
which was remarkable.
It is. And it's so cool to hear that on a weekly basis.
Right.
New customers, old customers, people that haven't been here in a while. Yeah, did I ever tell the story about the this is story time, okay?
Yes.
This episode is story time. So we have had so many items come through, and it's always hard to highlight certain things, but one of the funny stories is we had this big metal box that we sold. This is at our old location. I know you feel like... Are you having...
I'm having nostalgia sitting here.
Yeah.
Because at our old building, this is where I used to sit, right out on the floor,
Sure.
and do my job. It was too much personality to keep in that office.
Yeah. So you were right up with the people. Everybody was zooming by as
Yep.
you were trying to type in and focus.
Like that guy.
Yeah. We love Ryan. He's
Yes.
a great...
Oh, there you go
There
again.
I go again. So, anyways, we had this big, huge metal box. We put it out in front of the office where people came in and paid for their items. And we found that it was so large and it was so, like, fun
Yes.
that we decided we were going to scare some people. So we would climb in it, hide in it, and be like, hey, check out all the antiques in that metal
chest,
box
yeah.
out there, or whatever the person might have been interested in, to kind of lure them in. And they would open it up, we would scare them. Some of them would be borderline having a heart attack, but it was still worth it, you know. Until we found out, because one of our customers came in and they said, hey, I think that box belongs to my friend. And so we had the guy come in, he identified it, and found out that this big metal box was his trash box that had been out at the road.
And someone picked it up.
Yep. So he had it
Yep.
out there for, I think, over 10 years, he said, and nobody touched it because they all knew it was for his trash. It was obvious that's what he put his trash in.
And we all sat in that box.
Yep. So it made, I mean, a whole new appreciation for that item as soon as we realized we've been laying in trash juice all
Yes.
this time. Yeah, very fun. That big box was kind of like the big toolbox that we sold last week.
Yeah, that Carly highlighted.
Yep.
That box sold for $71.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks to our model.
Somebody got a nice deal on their construction toolbox
Yeah.
for their projects. It's going to be great for them.
Don't we have a different story about when you got in the back of a vehicle? When
No, we better not tell about
Yeah,
that one.
no, I shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah. We used to take the pranks a little bit too far back in the day. Now we got so much work to do, and
Right.
we gotta...
We've grown.
Yeah. We've matured a little bit
a little bit.
as a company.
But there was that one time that we had a dishwasher.
Oh man, that was a bad one. We had
That was
somebody-
a good one.
The fact that somebody brought that in and thought we would still sell it as a shell.
Yes.
It was a dishwasher. The bottom was busted out. It was terrible.
It had no inside to it.
No value whatsoever.
So it was the perfect size to hold a body.
Well, the thing is, it was actually pretty small to where you, as you're opening a dishwasher, you would never expect a person to be inside there.
Right.
But we were able to get a person inside there, and it was probably one of the all-time favorites of scaring customers and staff.
We'd say, hey, it seems like the door's stuck on this. Could
Yeah.
you give
Can
us
you
a
help
little?
us
Yeah.
here? They
Could you
would-
give us a little pull on there?
They would bust it open, and the person would come out and go,
Yeah, always the hiss noise gets
yeah,
them. Yep.
yeah.
Not the booga booga.
Yeah, just as a tip, if
Yes.
you're ever are trying to scare somebody, the
a
scaring
hiss
noise is very important. Don't
Yes.
just go, rah!
No,
That's-
it's
That's like
hiss.
for 2-year-old
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
Another cool thing, you watch the shows, the reality shows,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of those are actually set up and scripted out, which when I found that out, I was so heartbroken. It was
I know, me too.
Finding out about Santa Claus. Back to Storage Wars. What a great show, entertaining. I know there's some real things that happen on there too, but we have our own Storage Wars
Yeah.
that happen usually on a weekly basis.
There was a war over that one unit in our most recent auction.
Yes, there was, and
What did it top out at? 800 something?
I think it broke $800.
Yeah.
I don't know what everybody is going after. I think in that one, though, it did have what looked like to be some new cabinets
Oh,
for a
nice.
kitchen.
Back to the remodel again.
Cupboards.
Yeah.
Yep. So, very cool, especially if you're able to get something that you would be spending thousands of dollars on in a storage unit.
Yeah, and the cool
Awesome.
thing is you could, possibly, if you were going for the cabinets, use the cabinets and then sell the rest of the contents,
Yeah.
recoup the money that you paid for the whole unit.
Definitely.
Run it back through here individually.
There is, I just word of caution though, because I've heard from some of our customers, there are some storage units they get where they're basically duds. So you're taking that risk when
True.
you're bidding. Do your best to check out the pictures, but there is a certain risk. Like we don't know what's in there.
Right.
We're just going based on what the storage unit company or whoever's representative of selling it does.
How do the storage units work? Where do they come from? Are they all local here or?
They're usually local, yeah, in Bay City, Essexville. We've sold some up in Sanford and Midland, in the surrounding areas. So what happens is the storage unit representative, they will contact us. They'll send us pictures. The winning bidder, they will get in contact with the storage unit representative, and they will do usually it's a $50 deposit, and they take that in order to say, hey, I'm going to get this cleaned out. As soon as it's cleaned out and I can prove it to
On
you.
average, what's the clean out time?
It's usually within the pickup week, so it's just
so
a few
like
days.
A few days, okay.
Yep.
Not like overnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So once you meet with the storage unit representative, you will be able to put your own lock on there. So then you can go at your leisure. And some people have to bring a trailer, or they might have to go multiple trips with a van or trucks or whatever. And yeah, so always be checking the measurements on those when you can, because it might look small in the picture, but when it's 15 feet wide by 30 feet deep,
Yes.
there's a lot of stuff that's usually in there. A lot of surprises, though.
Yeah.
And I know there's people that probably have bought stuff in the storage units that they don't want to tell us that they found a gem in there because they don't
right.
want the message getting out.
Uh-huh.
So other people will compete against them. That is also why a lot of our new bidders find out that they have mutual friends that have been shopping here for years that never told them,
I know, yeah.
because it's a
I've
secret.
heard that too. No, I don't tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
One bid we like to have fun, but we also like to work. If you're watching our crew back here, they are working hard,
Yes.
gathering orders. If you've been able
This
to...
is not on a typical loop. This is them going
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spoiler alert, our normal backdrops, we're normally filming in the
See?
office. Yeah.
No
We can reach
backdrop.
back. You can go back
Yeah.
here. We're actually...
This
Yeah.
is really us this time. Hey,
Hey,
we
what?
got a fun idea. We're going to give away $25 in Bitterbucks this week.
Okay.
What you need to do is find the Coffee Talk logo in one of the items we highlighted this week.
Yep.
It could be hidden in the background. When you find it, let us know by email or comment on our video. And then we'll take all those entries, and on Tuesday we'll have a drawing for the $25.
Yep.
Won't that be fun?
That'll be fun. And if you do comment on the video on YouTube or Facebook, we will probably be removing your comment shortly after so other people can't cheat.
Yes.
But however you want to contact us, we will get your name entered into a drawing for the $25 Bitterbucks, and
Right.
then we will put that on to our drawing. When did you say it will be?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we will do it before the auction closes,
Mm-hmm.
so you will know, hey, I have some...
Hey, yeah, I can bid a little higher on that
Yeah.
item.
Very cool. Just wanted to give a special shout out to, because we do read the comments on the videos,
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, on Facebook, on all of our other platforms. Wanted to give a special shout out to Kathleen from Thomas Township out in Saginaw, Shields area.
Hi,
Kathy.
Kathleen.
She's a friend of ours and had commented on our Amigo video that we had posted last
Mm-hmm.
week, and she wondered if it had a Hemi. And unfortunately, no.
No.
It goes quite slow. It moves quite slow. Kind of like you, Kathleen. So, anyways, no, I'm not. She's a very quick typer.
Yes.
I will tell you that. So, love you, Kathy.
Yep, keep it between the mailboxes.
Yeah.
More breaking news.
Yeah. We just found out from one of our staff here that they have opened up the railroad tracks right here on
Yeah.
Salzburg Avenue.
In less than a week. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was quite amazing to see the progress so quickly. Mm-hmm. So whatever you did on I don't know if it's the train crew or who did that, but if
Yes.
you can do that on other road projects, that would be
Please
a
do,
miracle.
right.
Because sometimes they close down these roads and
Right.
it's just...
Hey, you might recognize those plaid shorts from Bad Reviews. Reviews.
Yeah, if you search our Google bad reviews,
Yeah,
you will
that's
recognize
that guy right there.
somebody.
Well, nice talking to you, Kyle.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you, April.
Remember, look for that little hidden logo, and
If you want to play.
enter to win.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. $25. Good luck.
$25.
Bye. Why do you always make fun of my?
No, I'm not. You just said box. It's bucks. Bitterbucks.
Here we go again. Every Wednesday. You know, sometimes on Mondays, late afternoon, he's nice. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, awful.
You could probably make a song about that.
Probably good.
Monday,
Somewhat nice.
Tuesday,
A little bit nice.
Wednesday.
Awful. Mean. Hey, no running in the building.
Okay. So anyways, I have a special guest here. This is Kelly, one of the One Bid owners. Also happens to be my sister. And we also have another owner, Curtis, which is our dad. We started the company just over 10 years ago.
Yes.
And through a lot of hard work, amazing staff that we have, and of course, incredible
Customers.
Yep, customer
We love our
base.
customers.
Do you have a favorite or funny memory? Because we're doing stories today, talking about funny things that have happened. Can you think of anything?
Like my favorite funny memory?
Your favorite funny memory with a customer?
I would say when at the old building when we had the big hockey bag and Tuck Bedford, shout out to Tuck. He always had his sports store, so he knew everything about sports and always wanted to help. And So I had Kyle climb in this bag and we zipped him up and I was like, Tuck, can you help me? I got all the sports equipment in here. And Tuck's like, oh, yeah. Show me. And he unzips it. Well, and then he starts to unzip it. He's talking a little bit. He paused midway of unzipping and talked some more. And then he ended up unzipping it and Kyle scared the crap out of him. It was awesome. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Jeff from last week. We highlighted him and Mr. Muscles.
Tell, what is your location?
I said I'm coming back to talk to Michelle about an outside item. What do you need?
She said, does that amigo have a Hemi in it?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Need food.
What did it sell for? Look that up.
Well, then feed yourself.
Hey, you know what? If I could just do a background right there. Oh, no.
Remember
I don't
that
know.
we couldn't find a card.
The scoop tractor with the scoop on it. Hey, well, there I go.
What does happen in this building, Kyle? Tell them. Tell them what happens.
Very cool.
Look at that guy with the heavy pockets.
So, one of our producers
Yeah.
that we talk about quite frequently is...
And he's a fan favorite at our window.
Yeah.
You guys
Say
hungry?
hi to.
Yeah. Adam, yep. He
There
made,
he is.
Oh, thank you. Is this for
Here's
the
some
set?
leftovers, yeah.
Thank you. He made us some food.
Whoa.
See, our crew, our producers, they care about us here.
Yes.
At Coffee Talk. So, we appreciate that.
What were you?
Is
what-
this fake?
Yeah. What were you
This is
gonna
cool.
say?
That is pretty cool.
What were you gonna say before Adam interrupted us?
Oh,
And then someone
We
else
should-
bought one, and it was.
you can't swear on Coffee Talk.
Oh, sorry. You know, there was a little boy too. He had a wagon.
Oh. What? Is that funny?
He had a little red wagon, and someone stole it.
That's not funny.